Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about all things financial literacy. And today we're going to be talking about 6 trade lines that can instantly boost your credit score. I received an email this morning from someone that I have been doing one-on-one coachings with, and they let me know that everything was completely off of their credit report. It was completely clean, which was amazing. That was great to hear. And he was surprised that his credit score was still so low. So he sent me a screenshot of his credit profile, and it wasn't really any information on there. I have given a lot of tools and resources to remove a lot of derogatory information, but even if you remove derogatory information, you need to have positive payment history and you need to have positive trade lines and accounts in order for your score to actually rise. You have to actively be paying on debt in order to have a good credit score. An easy way to actively pay on debt, and when we don't have maybe, let's say, the credit worthiness to get a lot of accounts approved, are going to be trade lines. And I used all of the trade lines that I'm going to be talking about in this video, and I've made videos previously on all of these trade lines. So I sent each video separately. I wanted to just combine it into one, and now you'll have a video that's going to give you the 6 best trade lines that I recommend that I've used to help improve my credit score. The way that I use these trade lines, I had a low credit score, really low. Once you get rid of derogatory information, you'll notice an increase, but I had a low credit score, probably in like the 480 range. These helped me quickly get to a 580, and then eventually in a few months with removing some information, a 620, then a little bit later, a 650, 680. And then right around that 680 range, I had to remove derogatory information to get to the 700s and beyond that. So this will definitely help a lot of people. Most of the information didn't change. A few things changed. So I wanted to go over a couple of things. Then I'm also going to attach the other videos to this video so you can refer back down to them. So right now, if you are actively repairing your credit, I would add these trade lines if you have not had them. If you're just building credit for the first time and you've never had any accounts, these are also good. All of them do not require a credit check. There's no credit check. There's no hard inquiry. These will just help you build positive payment history so then you can get approved for other things like a quick, easy credit card that you could get, maybe something with Capital One, maybe something with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, just to get your next starter card and then move on from there to start getting other things. So it's just the stepping stone to building a nice thicker profile to then getting the accounts that you actually want, to then building a relationship and then doing whatever it is that you need to do with good credit. So the first one that I'm looking at now is going to be Ava. 74% of Ava members see a credit score improvement in less than 7 days. I have a video that talks all about this. I'm not going to go into detail about it. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what you can see with Ava. Now, most things with Ava have not changed, but just to let you know, they have 2 different products. One is an Ava installment loan. I have a video where I talk about the installment loan. One is an Ava revolving line of credit. What that means, it reports as a credit card to the credit bureaus, and it's going to report a $2,500 trade line. So just be aware that when you look at this one, there's 2 different products. One is an installment loan. It looks like a personal loan. The other one is a $2,500 trade line that is a credit card essentially. So you will be able to get both these products with Ava. The other videos will go into more detail. If that interests you, click that in the description. The next one that you're going to be looking at is KikOff. Now, same thing with KikOff. It has an installment loan. It also has a revolving line of credit. Now, one thing with KikOff did change in the recent months that you probably will not see in the video. Now, KikOff Basics, it's $5 and reports as a $750 trade line. There's also one for $2,500. Recently, they had a new one for $3,500. That's $35 per month. So just between this trade line and the other one, you can basically have access to around $6,000 worth of trade line. So if your utilization is bad, Just by getting both of these, you can add $6,000 of trade line to reduce your utilization. That's 35% of your credit score. This can literally make somebody's credit score improving 50 points seemingly overnight. So you really want to take a look at some of these. If you're going to do it, I would recommend just going with the highest one, because $35 really isn't a lot for that type of trade line to report. It's no credit check. It reports to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And again, they also have an installment loan product. You can take a look at that as well. I have a video where I talk about the installment loan, so you can check that out too. Kovo is going to be the next one on our list. Kovo actually reports to Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and it also reports to Innovis. And I'm going to explain in the video how it works, but just really briefly. One, you build installment credit. It's $10 per month for 24 months, reports to all 4 credit bureaus. You grow your credit. You can also earn cash rewards, and you can unlock credit boost. And there's, the video will explain more details about that. This one hasn't really changed, so it isn't anything that I need to update, but just to give you that brief overview. And again, it's no credit check. It's no hidden fees, reports to all 4 credit bureaus. Brigit is the next one on our list. Brigit is also a really good one that has a credit builder for just $1, and you just have to save $1 per month. It's no credit approval. It's no impact to your credit score, no hard inquiry or anything like that. This is a very easy, straightforward credit building loan. It's good. It'll help you have diversity and good credit mix, because you don't just want all revolving lines. You really do want a mix of everything. Next one we're looking at is GrowCredit. Now this will help you build credit using your subscriptions. It's very similar to Experian Boost, if you've ever used that, except for now you can use that with other credit bureaus. If you've seen how good Experian Boost is, it's helped me while I was trying to repair my credit, especially on the Experian side. And that's the reason why my Experian credit score was always higher than all the other ones. But now using this, you can see a similar effect for TransUnion as well as Equifax. The last one on our list is going to be StellarFi, which is very similar to what we just saw with GrowCredit. Now, StellarFi will actually report bills that you can use, but these bills don't just have to be subscriptions. The one thing I like about StellarFi the most is that you can actually report your rent. That is the main one that I like, because depending on how high your rent is, you can have a trade line that can be very huge. So it's a little bit different than GrowCredit with that advantage. So we pay your bills on time. You can link your monthly bills by adding your StellarFi bill pay card as the primary payment option with your biller. We will automatically pay on its due date, and you'll then automatically authorize repayment. We will debit your linked checking for the amount of the bill. StellarFi then reports all the positive monthly payments to the credit bureaus, improving your credit history. The more bills that you pay, the more that we report. And again, the apartment and rent one, that is the one that I think is the most important when it comes to StellarFi. So you can figure out how to mix and match all of these so you can get the most benefit from them. Now, this will benefit the people who have very low credit scores and who don't have a thick credit profile. If you already have a thick credit profile, then these will not benefit you as much. But for the people who have either low credit scores and they don't have enough positive history, this will greatly help. If you have a thin credit profile and you need to start building and you don't want to have a bunch of hard inquiries on your credit report, this will help you. All right. So again, check the description. I'm going to link all the videos there. They will be in probably the order that I made them, but they will go over detailed information for each of these trade lines. And again, they will help you increase your credit score. You can see it in as little as 7 days when it comes to Ava, and probably you'll see the most benefits in around 90 days, but 30 days on average, you'll definitely see a change. So thank you so much for watching this video. Check the description for the one that you would like more information about, and you guys have a wonderful day. Welcome back to Success with Steven. In today's video, I'm going to give you 4 instant trade lines to boost your credit score 40 to 100 points. These will be personal trade lines that you can use. They don't require a credit check and it's no hard inquiry, so bad credit is definitely welcome. If you're like me, you want to make sure to get the best interest rates, and to do that, we need to have a high score. So join me on the computer and I'm going to show you how to boost your credit score instantly with these 4 trade lines. All right, so for the trade lines that we're looking at today, it's going to be comprised of 2 installment loans, and it's going to be comprised of 2 revolving accounts. If you haven't seen my video on how easy it is to get an 800 credit score, I'm going to link that here. So that way, if you need a breakdown to understand why these are so significant, you can do so. Now, when I was rebuilding my credit, I started around a 480. One of the things that definitely helped me get from that credit score to the high 600, 700 range was Ava. Now, Ava did change over the time that I was using it. Originally, this was, it would help improve your credit score fast by giving you basically a revolving credit card line. It started at 750, but since Ava has actually increased it to where the credit card line is 2,500. And I'm just going to go over some of the things here about how it actually works. So, as I said in my other video, 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. The other 30% is utilization. Utilization can only be received by having a credit card account. That's the most important thing. Revolving credit cards are the only accounts that get 30% of that score. So it's important to have one. Credit mix is also a part of it, which is only 15%, but they put credit, age, and mix here together, making it 25, 10 and 15. So let's actually go to the Ava credit card. All right. So it's no interest, no deposit. You get approved instantly. So you won't have to worry about getting a hard inquiry. It doesn't matter if your credit is good or it's bad. Everyone will qualify for this. Ava's credit card is a $2,500 trade line. It's $2,500. So this will do a couple things. If you only have a $500 card right now or something with a low credit limit, this is going to give you an additional $2,500. So your overall utilization instantly gets good. Not only that, but you can put subscriptions onto Ava. So the way it works, you get the 2,500 credit line that's going to report. Ava will let you put your online merchants to the Ava monthly store, which could be like Cox Communications. It could be your Verizon bill. It could be HBO, Peacock. It could be so many different things. I'm going to get a list of all the merchants. So as you can see here, 24-hour fitness, ABC Mouse, AMC, Amazon. These are things that obviously everyone's going to use to some degree. You can link them to your Ava card and you could pay them. It'll report a 2,500 credit line, but show you're using less than 10% of that credit line every single month. You cannot beat this trade line. It is the absolute, hands down, in my opinion, it's the best revolving trade line you could get to boost your credit score. I'm trying to think if there's any downsides, but honestly, I don't have any downside that I could possibly provide to you. Except for you do have to pay for this every single month. If you pay for it annually, it's $6. If you pay for it monthly, it's $9. Maybe that's the only drawback. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. The limit that you get to spend on the Ava card is contingent upon what they provide for you. So what do I mean by that? When you have your Ava account, you get a credit limit of $2,500, but you don't get access to that credit limit. They let you maybe get like 50, maybe I think mine went as high as like $150, and you can link up all of your reoccurring merchants that they had on the list, and you can add them on there to pay with the Ava card like it's a regular card, but only up to that limit. It can't exceed that. That way, it keeps your utilization perfect. It could never be less than 10%. It actually can never. It's actually going to be lower than that, but it could basically. It's fail proof. You cannot fail as long as you're paying this on time and you're paying your monthly fee, which makes it very, 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 very easy. The other part of Ava, because remember I told you it's going to be 4 different trade lines. Ava also has something called Ava Save and Build. It's an installment loan. Again, instant approval, no hard inquiry. Why is this important? In my video that I did prior, I told you a big part of your score is on-time payments. The other part is utilization. The other part is credit mix and then age. These accounts basically hit 4 out of the 5 primary targets. With this one, you're going to get not only a credit card that's revolving with a high limit, you're also going to get an installment loan that you could pay into every single month. So you could set aside up to $30 per month. I believe I set aside $21. And at the end of it, I think it was $252. And it's for 1 year. You get to keep that money. That money comes back. So you're going to deposit that automatically every single month from your bank account. And it's going to look like you're paying off a loan monthly. That is going to greatly increase your score. You're going to build credit quickly. And this says on average, you can go about 45 points. I would definitely agree with that. That is about the average that you're going to see. And then after completing your 12 months of payments, you get all the money back. The 252 goes right back into your account and you cash out. I've done it. It goes right back and you can start a new one if you would like. So we can go to maybe some of the frequently asked questions. We already know how it's going to build. We already know why it exists. A little bit more on the save and build. So save and build, you put $30 into your wallet every month, 21 to 30. It may have changed now, but I still do 21. And we report each of those payments to the credit bureaus as a successful on-time payment towards a loan. This will boost your score. And after 12 months, you get all the money back. It's a win-win. And it really is a win-win. There really is no bad thing, I think, that comes from this. It can only help you. Now, pricing. Annually, again, it's $6 if you pay for the year. So you can save money by doing that. Or you can go monthly and you could pay $9 per month. I recommend paying the $6, but if you don't want to, then you can pay the $9. If you pay the $6, getting 45, 50 point increase will cost you $72 for the year. And that's it. I don't think that you could beat that in any way. I mean, Ava card, no minimum score, no deposit, no interest, 2,500 credit card reporting. Your score improvement is usually within 30 days. It's high. I mean, you really can't beat that. It really does everything that it says that it's doing. And for the savings builder, so it looks like it says monthly. So $30 might be the standard now. It's $30 for 12 months. You get the money back within 12 months. So, of course, besides the merchants that you link to Ava and besides the $30, because technically if you link the merchants, you're going to be paying that. But those were bills you're going to pay regardless, right? They were your bills. And the $30, you will get that back. But if you want to count it and you were paying technically into $39, it's $39 a month. Maybe see out of your account $468 in a year if you do the $9 one monthly, but you're going to get $360 of that back automatically. So I mean, I really don't see the downside. I think the most it'll cost you is $103 if you go the $9 route, $108. That's the most that this will cost you to have a 2,500 credit card report to your credit and to also have an installment loan to get a good credit mix and to get some credit age. You can't beat it. All right. So now let's get into the next 2 trade lines, which will be another revolving account and another installment loan. 2 trade lines that we're looking at are going to be with the same company, and they're going to be that's going to be KikOff. Now, with KikOff, you get another $2,500 credit limit. So now between two of these, between Ava and KikOff, you're going to have $5,000 that's going to be reporting with perfect utilization. Now, for the KikOff website, it says that it starts monthly at $5. $5 only gets you a $750 credit line. There's another plan called the premium for $20. Let me see if I could find it on here. I don't think that they updated their website, but there's a premium plan for $20 when you sign up for KikOff, and it reports a $2,500 card. So the $20 that you pay per month just reports to the credit bureaus as a balance, and you just keep paying it. So it'll always report perfect utilization every single month. So right now, I don't think on the website it shows that premium one, but that's the one that I'm actually talking about and I would suggest for you. And then how does KikOff work? It pretty much works the exact same. So KikOff is a credit building service. They have the credit account, which it's going to be that credit card. It reports again for the premium plan, which is $20, $2,500. It reports that to the credit bureaus if you pay $20. If you pay $5, you could do the $750, but I recommend paying the $20 per month and getting that $2,500 loan. The second thing that they have is the credit builder loan. The credit builder loan looks like a 1-year installment loan, but you pay $10 per month, which goes into a savings account for 12 months. So you get $120 back after the 12 months. So that's not really anything lost to you. So you get the second installment loan, which is, again, good for credit mix. And you also get the $2,500 credit card line, which makes your credit look amazing. You have $5,000 worth of credit line and utilization is perfect. Now, there was another thing that they do offer. It's the secured card. It's free. Again, it's no credit check and no hard inquiry. And if you wanted to have that third line, then you can. It does report as a credit card, but it works more like a debit card. You have to add money to it and you spend money on it. It'll report that. It doesn't report a limit per se. It reports the amount that you actually spend, which it can be, good to have. That's optional. But the two main ones that I really think that you should focus on is going to be the credit builder loan and also the KikOff credit account. And if you look at the most frequently asked questions here, on average, customers with credit scores under 600 see their credit score increase by 58 points with consistent on-time payments during the account lifetime. I will agree that this definitely does help. You want to make sure that both of these combined, man, overnight, it can change your credit score. I promise you. I promise you that if you get all four of these accounts, I would say within like a 30-day time frame, you'll see a big boost. The more time that you have it, the more on-time payments that report, and the lower you start to pay down the installment loans that they put on there, the more it increases your actual score. So I would say within 6 months, you'll probably see the full effect of Ava and KikOff at the same time. And then again, for the fees here, the only fees that you have is the $20 that you pay into the $2,500 credit line. And then the other fee that you would have is the $10 that you pay, which is $30 in total per month. But the $120 at the end of the year, you will get back. Now, using the secure card, you can access funds, and then it's over 55,000 ATMs in the KikOff network. You will be subject to a $2.50 KikOff fee in addition to any ATMs outside of the network. Other than that, you're all good. Now, there really isn't anything I think that's very, very easy. One of the other options is they do have a dispute option for disputing your credit if you wanted to use that. I'd never use it, but it is optional and it is on there. They have rent reporting, and they also have additional trade lines that you can look into. That's another one. You guys definitely want to check this out. This is one of the best options that you can possibly get for a primary trade line that's going to boost your credit score instantly. So I want you guys to join. I'm going to put a link in the description. Please use the link in the description. Sign up for KikOff. Sign up for Ava. Let me know that you signed up and let me know how much that boosts your score. Please comment below. I like to keep track of this. I like seeing everyone's wins. I love it, man. I get flooded with so much positivity here on this channel. I want to see you guys get 800 credit scores. I want to see you guys be as successful as you would like to be. So comment below if you have this, if you don't have it, that you signed up. And in 30 days, I want you to tell me what the average increase was. And then come back after 60 days and tell me and tell me after 90. Please let people know that this worked, because collective information does help everyone. All right. So if this did help you, please like, subscribe, and share. And you guys have a wonderful day. Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. Today, we're going to be talking about the best credit builder loans in 2024. So this is a follow-up to a previous video that I had where we discussed a couple of credit builder revolving accounts. So they were credit card accounts that would report to the credit bureaus, and they were through credit builder apps that you can use to help with utilization, help with credit line, and then also boost your credit score. Well, this is going to be another one of those type of products, except this time it's going to be for installment loans. Now for installment loans, it's very important when you want to raise your credit score to have a decent credit mix. And one of the best products to use for a credit mix are installment loans. These are 3 apps that I've used. And on these 3 apps, 2 of them are 24-month loans. One of them is a 12-month loan. And for the price, they're relatively low, but I'm going to go through the pros and the cons of each if I found any cons. One thing I do want to mention, there was another one that I did not include on here, but I want to make a separate video for altogether, is Ava. And I have mentioned Ava before, how you can get a $2,500 credit line, a revolving credit card line that reports to your credit, as well as another one. So I'm going to do a separate video on that one by itself at some point. But for today, I just wanted to get ones that were strictly discussing credit builder loans, even though they may entail other products. Okay, so let's get right into it. And the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, credit mix. So simply put, your credit mix refers to the type of different credit accounts that you have. That could be mortgages, it could be loans, it could be credit cards, etc. It's one factor generally you want to consider when you're looking at your credit score. Now, it is only 15% of your score, but it also can weigh on your score in many different ways. So generally, lenders and creditors like to see that you have a diverse credit mix, and they like to see that you've been able to manage different types of credit accounts and that you're responsible with them over time. So with the installment loans, that's any loan that's paid back generally with interest through regular payments over a period of time, and the payment amount typically stays the same when the loan is repaid and the account is closed. So an example of an installment loan would be an auto loan. Now, the loans on this list, what's great about them, they don't have interest. They don't have excessive fees. They're very affordable, and they put you in the best position to win. 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. These accounts will give you on-time payments. You really need that. It'll give you a good credit mix. That's one of the other most important things. You really want to have that. So if you combine these with other credit builder products like Ava, the credit card, the revolving account, and a couple of other things, you can greatly increase your credit score in a very short period of time. And for me, a short period of time, I would say, would be like 3 to 6 months. Even though with a lot of these, you'll start seeing results within the first 60 days, I would say that 6 months is a good time frame if you're starting to rebuild credit and you want to add positive trade lines to your account. This is it. These things will do it, and I think that they're very reasonably priced, and they're pretty good. they're pretty good companies. Okay. So the first one that I want to talk about is Kovo. Now, I'm sure you've probably heard of Kovo before. If not, some of you may even have this product, but you can check your eligibility and it won't impact your credit score. This one reports to TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, and Innovis. And then, some of you may not know about Innovis, but if you go to innovis.com, you have a credit report for them as well. You may want to check that out. Now, refunds for Kovo are available within 30 days. I think that's one of the good things about Kovo. There's no fees. One of the other things that people ask me about is FICO scores. They want to know if they can see their FICO score. Credit Karma has your Vantage score. If you go to credit bureaus like TransUnion and Equifax, they also have your Vantage score. With Kovo, you get your FICO score included when you have this credit builder loan. So that's a really good feature. Now, it doesn't offer a mobile app to manage your loan. That is one of the cons that I found with Kovo. And if you've used it before, you're probably aware of that. So it does have to be managed online. Now, the monthly payment for Kovo is $10. The repayment terms, 24 months, total cost, $240. Now, I prefer 24-month terms. Reason being, the longer the installment loan, the better it is for your credit score. The moment you pay the loan off, it will either no longer be reporting payments or it will lower your score. It's actually better to always actively be paying on something if you're trying to build credit or you're trying to increase your score. You need to be actively participating in paying debt in order for your score to go up or maintain. So, of course, when it is paid off, your score can either will lose payment history because it'll no longer be reporting, or your score will go down. It depends. I've seen it vary by credit bureau. Now, with that in mind, 24 months is a very good loan term. All right. The longer that it is, the better. If it's shorter, that's still okay. It's good payment history, and you can always add on a different one. Or as you get to, higher points in your credit journey, you'll eventually get new accounts that can replace those. So even if it's a small decrease in your score, you can always add something that will then increase it. Maybe that'll be a product that's not a credit builder, but maybe it'll be an auto loan. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point where your credit score has improved enough where that can potentially make sense for you. Now let's take a look at how this credit builder actually works with Kovo. So Kovo Credit Builder isn't like a traditional loan where, of course, you borrow money and you pay it back. You'll sign up and get instant approval, and then you'll receive access to a wide range of interactive courses designed to help you improve your business skills, build confidence, and achieve your goals. You'll also get access to these courses on credit, and then you're going to pay them off over 24 months. So they give you these courses similar to like a Skillshare, and you're technically paying for these courses over a 24-month period. That's the $10 that you're paying. That's going to be $240 after the 24 months. Okay, so we are on the website for Kovo. Build credit with rewards. So no credit check, no hidden fees, instant approval, and you earn 1% on your loans. And you can apply here, but let's look at a couple different things. So give yourself the credit you deserve. So see real impact. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. You can track your FICO score, which again is very, very good because a lot of people are looking for their FICO scores and instead they're finding their Vantage scores. So, you pay sometimes $30 per month to have one of these scores. You can get rewards up to $1,225. That's 5 times the value of Kovo. And then you can save on interest as well. So you lower your monthly interest payments when you have a higher credit score. Of course, that is a consequence of increasing your score. Here are the courses. The courses are created by instructors to help you hit your goals. While these courses are all together valued at over $400, we make them available as a collection for $240. Now, These courses, in my opinion, don't really mean anything to me. I don't really care about the courses. I could learn everything from YouTube University. Wherever I have to go, I can read a book. There's a lot of ways for me to get educated on the things that I want to learn. That's not really important for me. What's important is that I have a 24-month credit builder loan. That's the most important thing for me. But if you wanted to use these resources, it is available to you. The value that they have on this is only as valuable as you deem them. So if they're useful to you, then they are that valuable. If they're not useful to you, well, we know that we're getting this for a credit builder to increase our credit score and to have a better credit mix. Now, the return policy. If you're looking to return your installment plan purchase for any reason, you have 30 days. You can do so by going to support@kovocredit.com. Are there any fees? So there's no hidden fees. We don't have to go over that. There is no credit check. Will you see the results? Well, it's unique to everyone's profile, but on average, many customers need a few months before experiencing a change. Make on-time payments each month, and that will help create positive payment history. I would say probably after 60 days, you will see a change, but that's not guaranteed. It does depend on each person's credit profile because, of course, everyone's credit profile is unique to them. Now let's check the rewards. Rewards provide a way for Kovo customers to earn gifts when opening a loan or credit card offered by some of our featured lenders and card issuers. Rewards are calculated as 1% of the value of a personal loan issued up to $500 gift card. Student loan issued up to $250 gift card. Student loan refinance issued up to $250 gift card. Auto loan refinance up to $150 gift card, and up to $75 gift card for a credit card issued. Each reward can be redeemed once per category. Now, these are rewards that you get when opening any of these products. So there is in a sense, it's not just a reward that you can collect. You would have to be applying for something in order to get these rewards. So you can log into Kovo, go to the rewards section. Once you have it, you'll see it. If you're eligible, you'll see the rewards unlocked and you'll be able to see various offers available. Use the link provided and open your account within 15 days of clicking the link. And remember to turn off any content blockers or ad blockers. And then it tells you what can you earn. And rewards are earned within 90 days of loan or card issuance. And then who can access the rewards? Well, the awards are eligible to customers and those who demonstrate consistent on-time payments on their Kovo installment plan. Active customers who have made four or more on-time payments. So when you log on, if you don't see it right away, know that after 4 or more on-time payments, you should have access to the rewards. Now, these are just additional things that you could possibly have with Kovo, but the most important thing that I'm looking at is just a 24-month loan and what it's going to cost me. I think overall on our list, Kovo is going to be the most expensive loan that you can have, being $240 within 24 months. Each one should actually be less, but overall, it's a decent product. It's definitely going to help you. And of course, for $240 after 2 years or $10 per month, for me to see a increase in my credit score or my credit mix for a 24-month loan is amazing. I think that's very, very inexpensive for the result that you're looking for overall. All right, let's go to the next credit builder loan on our list. The loan on our list is going to be Brigit. Now, Brigit is probably my favorite on this list. And as you can see, I don't have any cons here. You save $1 per month to build credit. I mean, it's very inexpensive. No credit approval is required. There's no interest or deposits up front, and the payments are reported to all 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, with a monthly payment of course, $1. Repayment terms for 24 months. So the total cost of Brigit is going to be $24. Very straightforward, very, very easy. I believe that a couple of people who are a part of Brigit, or they're at least, I believe that they are maybe partial owners. Kevin Durant, Ashton Kutcher, I believe. It's a really good company. I think it's very transparent, as transparent as it can get. It's not confusing at all. And the way that it works with Brigit, unlike personal loans or Brigit Instant Cash, when you get onto the app, you're going to see they have an option to give you cash instantly once you link your checking account. But that's not what we're talking about. I just know that when you're looking at the app, you might get it confused. What you're looking at is just the credit builder loan. So you do not have access to money from Brigit Credit Builder loan. And that's why I want to clarify that. You don't have, they're going to show a loan. You do not have access to this loan. You're basically paying $1 to that loan every single month for 24 months. And that's it. That's it. When your credit builder account is open, the loan proceeds are held in a new secured deposit account that they're going to open in your name, and you can withdraw your savings at any time directly in the Brigit app. I like that too. It's very flexible. And that loan amount, of course, after 24 months is going to be $24 if you choose to do the dollar option. So your Brigit secure deposit account is designed to facilitate on-time payments and establish a positive payment history, which is the most important factor of your credit score. So overall, you're not going to be using this to borrow money or to do anything else with. I would even, if you're rebuilding credit, I would stay away from that part of the Brigit app. Okay. I would just focus on setting up my auto pay for this. All I have to have is $1. It'll automatically pay it, and it's going to greatly increase my credit score for the next 24 months. You can't really ask for more than that. Very simple, easy. And again, I tried to think of any type of cons or any drawbacks. And honestly, if you're using this thing for what it was intended to be used for without using any of the other options, you really can't go wrong on the Brigit website. So build credit for, and it just gives you multiple options, because this does help. It definitely helped me. Build your credit without extra debt, ditch managing more debt, and complicated accounts. This is a very simple account. I can definitely attest to that. So you can get started very easily. You open a credit builder account. It's no hard pull or credit score that's required. You can set up your account in minutes. You save as little as $1 per month. When you go to it, there will be multiple options. I think the dollar one is the easiest one. And I think it's the easiest one to maintain. You build payment history, which is of course going to be 30% of your credit score. I'm sorry, 35% of your credit score, and you get to save money. If you decide to do more, then it'll be more money later on. If you decide to do $1, then it'll be $1. So we know how it works. We know that it's not a hard pull, and how will it affect your score? So when you first open the credit builder account, you may see a small dip in your score. That's normal because, of course, it'll affect your account age. But you have to understand that if you look at credit mix and on-time payments, those two, one's 15, one's 35. That's already going to be 50% of your score. It's a much bigger factor than credit mix, than credit age. So you should be worried about 50% of your score than whatever dip you might get from the 10% over here, right? So you may see a dip, but as you start to make monthly payments and they report to each of the 3 major credit bureaus, this will help show positive payment history, and it will build your score. So we kind of have an idea of why we should sign up and the factors that entail in building our score. Can you cancel at any time? And yes, that's again another great thing about this one is it is very, very flexible. You can actually go right into the app when you choose to, and you can withdraw your funds as you see fit. I wouldn't do that, especially if you've been, if it's $1, there really wouldn't be a need, hopefully, for you to withdraw that. And I mean, this is one of the best loans that I think you can possibly get. And on this list, I would say it's my favorite. It's just you definitely want options. I wish I could do this same one like multiple times, right? But it's good to have different options. But this one is definitely the easiest one, I would say, that is on our list, and definitely helped me boost my score. So let's go to the last credit builder app that we're going to be looking at for today. Right, the last installment loan on our list is KikOff. So with KikOff, it is no credit check. The payments are reported to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You can build this. This builds your credit score by charging you $10 per month in a savings of $120 after 1 year. KikOff has a dedicated app for iOS and Android. KikOff does not include your FICO score. That is a typo. It includes your Vantage score. Now, the disadvantage to KikOff is that you must sign up for a credit account in order to get the loan. And basically what that means is that there is a $5 credit account that will report a $750 line of credit to the credit bureaus. Okay. And if you sign up for that one, you are then able to add on the credit loan product, which is just basically a savings account. So it really only costs you $5 for the monthly payment. That's going to be for 12 months. So in total, KikOff is going to cost you $60 after 1 year. All right, we're on the KikOff website. Build credit with KikOff, no credit check. Open your account in minutes. Average of 28-point increase after the first month. So KikOff is still pretty easy to use. It's no hard pull. You can cancel at any time, but just know that it's going to be $5 per month no matter what you do. And then you're saving $10 a month for 12 months. Okay. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. There aren't any additional fees here that you have to actually pay. The only thing that you really need to worry about, since this is only installment loans, I'm not going to talk about the KikOff credit card. I mentioned that in the other Tradeline video. But for this one, you would have to get both products. Now, having both of those products for a $60 total is not that bad. You know, when you think about it, it's actually pretty good. For me personally, I still use KikOff to this day. For my KikOff account, I started off at $750 for $5. Then I changed it to a $2,500 line of credit for $25. They gave me an offer, I believe, like a week ago, $35 for this ultimate plan, where now it's a $3,500 credit line that reports to the credit bureaus every month, and I still use the installment loan. Now, once my installment loan closed after the first year, my score did take a dip for whatever reason, not on Experian or TransUnion, but on Equifax for some reason. Just that one, it took a dip. I started a new loan, which of course has an effect on your credit age, but I wasn't too worried about it. I had some older accounts that really evened it out to a decent space. Okay, so just be aware of that. But other than that, I don't think that there's too many other drawbacks to KikOff. If you check the description of this video, I have links at the bottom to each of these 3 installment loans. So let me know which one you prefer, which one you're using currently. Going forward in the next few videos, I have some stuff coming out. Today is actually April. I'm sorry, we're not in April anymore. We are in May. It's May 1st. So the time is flying by. We are May 1st, 2024. I have a few more videos. I might push this one to the front. And I have some on passive income coming. I'm working on some other ones. I heard you guys ask about check systems. Still working on that. I didn't get the results that I want. I'm still working on it, so give me some time. It's a lot of things in the works, and I have a couple more good informational videos coming out next week. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about everything financial literacy. And today, I'm going to be talking about some additional trade lines that you can use to boost your credit score. And for this video, it's going to be $26,800 potentially that you can have in these two trade lines that can boost your credit score. Now, these are two that you're familiar with if you've been looking, but I'm going to go into some greater detail about both of these trade lines. I did get requests to actually cover both of these. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the first one that we're going to be looking at is GrowCredit. So GrowCredit reports to all major credit bureaus every single month. It helps you establish and grow your credit month over month with auto pay for your subscriptions through an interest-free virtual MasterCard. So if you have anything like Netflix, Hulu, your gym membership, anything like that, you can actually put all of your subscriptions in one place, and it's going to help you improve your credit score. Now, for a lot of people, even myself, I have plenty subscriptions and I have a lot of issues with keeping up with them because sometimes I have cards that expired, I change cards out, and then I have multiple transactions coming from one place, coming from different places instead of one place. This kind of solves that issue if you're going through that as well. Now, with this particular type of trade line, there are some limitations when it comes to the credit line that you can get. And then we're going to go over what those limitations are and exactly what type of plans that they're going to offer for GrowCredit. Now, GrowCredit is unique with trade lines, with Credit Builder trade lines. They have a free plan that you can get. So the build free is $204 annual credit limit. So it's going to be $204 that is reported to the credit bureaus. Your spending limit is $17. So with $17, it's not really too many subscriptions that you can add on there. If you have some that's maybe $4.99, you might be able to get away with adding 3. But for the most part, very, very small. But again, it also is free. So it's perfect for paying one subscription free for the first 12 months. It's then $2.99 per month. This reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. It gives you access to your FICO scores, automatic payments, free financial literacy education, and access to premium subscriptions, cell phone bill payment. And this one, I'm sorry, I think it actually restricts the access to premium subscriptions. But that was just one of the things that they were offering. I copied it from there, but I believe that one you have to actually get Grow or Accelerate in order to get that feature. Now, the benefit of this is when I was trying to rebuild my credit, I started with a secured card of $200. So if you get a secured card of $200, you can then add this one as well. My strategy for, rebuilding credit, I would try to get all of these accounts at the same time if you can. That way it won't affect your average age if you add new accounts later. So if you can get something like a secured card of $204, this would then be a good one to start. You can try it for free, see how you like it. If you like it, then you can upgrade it and go to the next plan, which would be Grow. So Grow is $4.99. And you're going to get $600 annual credit limit. The spending is $50 per month. So it's perfect for paying 2 to 3 subscriptions maybe. And it reports again to all 3 major credit bureaus. You get access to your FICO scores and the same benefits that you get with the build. In addition, you'll get access to premium subscriptions. So the Accelerate is $9.99. But with this one, you get a $1,800 annual credit limit. That's $9.99 per month. Now, the spending limit is $150. I believe this is the best one that you can possibly get. You get a $1,800 credit limit, which is really good, especially if you don't have any other limits that are reporting currently. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus, but you can actually probably put goodness, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, or, it depends, but there's a lot of subscriptions, maybe even all of them on this one trade line. Again, it's automatic payments. You even get to do the cell phone bill payment on this one as well. If you want to do that, if you get something like Ava, it also offers the exact same thing, but you can also do a combination of a few different trade lines, but that one would probably be the best plan in my opinion. Now let's talk about a few key takeaways. Now, the reporting time frame, you should begin seeing grow on your report within 60 to 90 days. Okay. And that's after you make your first payment. Second key takeaway, utilization. The credit builder gives you a small amount of credit line. That's intentional. That small amount is under 10%, and it gives you the maximum points that you'll need on your credit. So 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. The other 30% is utilization. This will give you the perfect utilization every single month. You can't fail. So it puts you in the best position to win and to get the most potential increase that you can for your credit score. Another big thing is no hard inquiry. This account will not require you to have a hard inquiry whatsoever. So that is the last benefit and the key takeaway that I want to go over. Now, let's go to the website for GrowCredit so we can take a look and just see everything else that they're offering. All right, so we are on the GrowCredit website here. And as you can see, you can build your credit for free if you're using that free plan. They're saying that 44 points seems to be the average that you're looking at when you're using this. And GrowCredit builds credit factors that make up 90% of your FICO score, which would be your payment history, which is again 35%, utilization, which is 30, credit age, which is 15, and 10%, which is also credit mix. And they give you the steps of how it works. You can set up your credit account, 2, add your subscriptions, and then 3, use Grow Debit MasterCard on your subscriptions. Sit back and watch your credit grow. All right. And then these are the plans. For some reason on the website now, they don't actually give you the credit line amounts, but when you're going through the process of setting up Grow, you will then see the credit limits that they offer. Again, with the new website updates, they don't show it anymore, but when you're going through the process, it should show the credit line. And if we look at it here, this is what I was talking about. I copy this for my slide, but as you can see with the free one, you don't get access to premium subscriptions. You don't get access to cell phone bill payments. With the $4.99 plan, you get access to everything besides cell phone bill payment. And with the one for $9.99, you do get that access to the cell phone bill payment. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. If you did want to pay your cell phone bill, you are required to do the Accelerate plan. If you don't need that and you're just trying to do simply your subscriptions, then you could just do the Grow plan. All right. And then there's some factual questions here, frequently asked ones. How does it help you build your credit score, which we kind of are aware of the different factors that it does work for. Again, with this one, you have the opportunity to start for free. I would start it for free and just see how you like it. If you like it, awesome. I will go ahead and use that. And I will also read the bottom of here around where the privacy policy terms and conditions are. It does let you know right here at the bottom, if something was to happen where you were not able to pay or you missed a payment, GrowCredit will report late payments. So you want to make sure that you are paying this on time, because even though it can help you grow your credit, it can negatively impact you. And that's pretty much for all credit builders. They will report late payments. So just bear in mind that you want to make sure that when you're using this, you're using it responsibly and you're paying it on time. That way they can report these on-time payments to help your credit, not hurt it anymore. So other than that, I think that pretty much wraps it up. And that is everything for GrowCredit. Let's move on to the next credit builder trade line. All right, the next credit builder trade line that we're going to be looking at will be StellarFi. So I have had a few people ask me about this one. You sign up and link your checking account that you normally use to pay your bills. You can add reoccurring bills that you like to use to pay your credit, like rent, utilities, or streaming services. So all of that can also be added to StellarFi. You automatically pay them back and they report your on-time payment to the major credit bureaus. So StellarFi is very unique in the fact that it lets you do more than just subscriptions, and it lets you do really, really large bills, especially if you can add things like rent and utilities. And this is a way of getting your rent payments to actually help you increase your credit score. So let's talk about the StellarFi plans. There are 3 different plans, just like the previous one. First one is Light. That's a $500 bill pay limit. And this is the bare essentials for those with only a few bills. So it's $4.99 per month with a bundle value of $14.99 per month. No credit check, easy enrollment, the $500 bill payment limit, and the limit is reported to major credit bureaus, and you can pay smaller bills anywhere that cards are accepted. Now, the second plan that they have is the Prime. Now, the Prime is a $25,000 bill pay limit. So for Prime, those with many bills that are looking to build credit fast, you can get it for $9.99 per month. And there's also a bundle value that you could get of $34.99 per month. And you can try it for $9.99. Or you try it for 99 cents with no credit check, easy enrollment. So you have up to $25,000 of bill payments. The limit is reported to the major credit bureaus, and you pay unlimited bills anywhere that cards are accepted. And you can sign up with Prime and only pay 99 cents in your first month. And finally, there is a premium plan that is coming. I don't know what the limit is going to be for premium, but you can build credit by paying all of your bills, of course, on your own schedule. $29.99 per month, or a bundle value of $39.99 per month. And this is for the highest bill payment limit, and limits are reported to major credit bureaus, and you can pay unlimited bills anywhere. So let's talk about some of the key takeaways that we can get from StellarFi. Now, one of the drawbacks of having this is that it only reports to Experian and Equifax. It does not report to TransUnion, which can sometimes be seen as not that good of a thing, since most creditors do pull from Experian, but the second next best bureau is TransUnion. Not as many bureaus pull from Equifax, unfortunately. So this may or may not be a make or break for you. Credit line is based on bill spend. So the more you spend, the more your bills will determine your credit line, up to $25,000. So if you're in a unique situation where you have massive spend on bills, then this will definitely come in handy. Just know that it's only going to report to 2 out of the 3 major credit bureaus. And this account will not require you to have a hard inquiry, which is always very important if we can avoid those. Now let's go to the StellarFi website and look at some of the other information that they have on there. All right, so we are on the StellarFi website. So build your credit with every bill payment. Most of your bills don't help you build credit score. With StellarFi, they do, and they kind of just show you how you link all of the bills and how they break them all up, and they improve factors that make up 80% of your credit score, and that's credit age, credit use, on-time payments. Honestly, it's 90% too, because new accounts do count for 10% of your credit score. It doesn't show it here, but it's the same thing. And let's see, why should you care? So StellarFi works with you on something you already do. You pay your bills, but most of your bill payments go unreported because they are not made on loans or credit cards. Every month you pay your bills on time, and yet that positive money is not reflected. Now, I will say that if you do have some bills that you do pay, you can also use Experian Boost. And Experian Boost works in a similar fashion, but it doesn't report those large amounts like they can on StellarFi. But I'm sorry, that's like a tidbit. Just keep that in mind that you can also do the same thing as well. But they report these things to Experian and Equifax, and that's the other benefit too, is that you get Equifax as well. And always safe. It gives you some more information on how it works when you link your accounts. You add your monthly bills, pay bills, and build credit. And they have some testimonials there. Let's go back to let's click here and let's go to the pricing again, just so that we can make sure that everything is the same. And again, yes, we have Light. And Light, again, is the $500. They show you the limits to who that reports to. And there's also a monthly and a yearly plan. So if you go to the monthly plan, the yearly plan, you can save 25%. So if you do end up doing the yearly plan, you do save some money depending on, if you plan on keeping this, but you can try it for 99 cents. That is a good thing if you just want to test it out and see how it works. But you do get the up to 25,000 for the Prime plan. And that one, you can just try it out and see how you like it. The premium plan, we have no new information on, but if this does roll out, fairly soon, I'll make a new video where we talk about the premium plan. But really for right now, we would be focused on either Light or on Prime. I would say to be able to try this for 99 cents is pretty good. And for you to actually get it for $9.99 is even better. And they compare all the features here. Premium is kind of irrelevant since it isn't out yet, but just looking at the difference in the Light and the Prime, I would say for the difference in price, it's kind of a no-brainer to just get the Prime. I mean, they give you way more value for almost the same amount per month. So I think, if you're looking for something to get a much higher limit, especially if you're thinking of getting a credit card or some type of line of credit and they're going to pull from either Experian or Equifax, then this may be a strategic move for you to get this trade line. And between the both of them, that's how we get the $26,800 in total credit line. So between the both of these, I would say that these are very, very good trade lines. I do recommend them. I'm going to put links in the description for you to click on them, and you just let me know which one you prefer. All right. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. If there are any other trade lines that you would like to cover, please let me know about those trade lines. I would like to know of any other ones that maybe we haven't discussed yet, or any ones that you would like me to explore. I'm playing with the possibility of getting some new trade lines, but I am trying to preserve my credit age. I did get one new personal credit card. It did affect my credit age in such a way that when I apply for different things, I've been getting some more denials. So hopefully, after I let it age for a little bit of time, I'll be able to start reapplying for a few other business credit cards. Probably won't be doing any other personal ones for a little while. But if I find any other trade lines, definitely I'll come back here. I'll do a full deep dive on those new ones as I get them. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which one of these you prefer. If you have it, let me know your experience with Grow, or let me know your experience with StellarFi. I would like to know which one helped boost your score more. Was it Grow? Was it StellarFi? If you have any of the other ones like Ava or Kovo or KikOff, let me know out of all of these, which one has helped your credit score the most, or which one do you prefer to use out of all of them? That way, maybe I could do like a ranking to see if you have to just pick one of these, which one would you say is the best credit builder that you can possibly get, or the best credit builder app? And it could be based off of just user-friendly, fast reporting, who it reports to, ease, things like that, because I want to know all the negatives, but I also want to, of course, know all the positives and, the reason why you picked that one as your top credit builder app. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.